Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing another video for Fear the Walking Dead, leading up to the 11th episode for Fear the Walking Dead Season 4. This will be a video predictions. This episode is called The Code. And spoiler warning if you haven't seen tonight's episode for Fear the Walking Dead, which was episode 10. So I'll put the link in the description for both the sneak peek for episode 11 and the promo video, which is the next on for The Code, which is what next episode is called. So it looks like from this one, from both sneak peeks, it's going to be a Morgan episode from the looks of things. It looks like you might have, maybe Al will come in there at the end, or some of the other characters might be in there at the end of the episode, at the end of episode 11, because we can see the big, tanker SWAT car, Al's huge vehicle driving over a zombie at the end of the credits in the next on, or the promo. But from the sneak peek, basically we have Morgan, he's walking, and then he stops and he's hearing the voices of the Fear group, and he's kind of debating, or he's kind of thinking whether or not he should continue on his way back to Alexandria. So he did say in the mid-season premiere, after the first half of season 4, he told Alicia and he told John and the others as well too, Al, that he's going to be heading back home. He's going to be going back to Alexandria. And it looks like in this episode he's trying to do so. So he's starting to kind of walk in that general direction. And then he hears the voices and he feels maybe guilty for leaving, or like he's not sure. And then he starts running to go back and kind of leave this whole fear journey behind him, I guess, and head back to see Rick and see the others. Unfortunately, though, as we know, he probably, at least based on what we're seeing with Walking Dead Season 9, he probably will not see Rick again, which is kind of sad, right, if you think about that. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about that one, guys. So unless they do some kind of crossover with Rick or something, which most people are thinking that's not going to happen at this point. So, yeah, so obviously, it's Fear the Walking Dead. He's still in Fear the Walking Dead, so I don't expect him to get very far in this journey back. I expect him to kind of maybe question about these characters in Fear, and that maybe they need him. They don't really have any sense of direction right now with the Fear group. They're kind of all in disarray. You've got Alicia and Charlie there together. You've got some of the others in pairs or in small groups. And I'd say the Fear group is kind of aimless right now. They need help from somebody. So Morgan maybe not wanting to take on leadership of the group there in Fear and kind of bring the group together. It'd be kind of a cool storyline if he was able to bring the whole group together and then have them all go back to Alexandria. So we'll see in this episode how far he gets, whether or not he has to go back, if he runs into Al at the end, or just what happens with that. Looks like it's going to introduce some villains here in the promo. You can see, and I think we saw them a little bit in the trailer for this half. You've got the kind of guy with the hat on, and then you've got him. He's got a shotgun, and can you lower that, please? And so the guy lowers it like to the center of his body, rather than kind of up higher with the shotgun. And then he runs into some other guy here in this promo who we haven't seen before, and it looks like he's being fed to zombies or something of the sort. And then Morgan maybe helps him or saves him, but it looks like the guy might either be turning on Morgan later because Morgan is kind of tied up and he falls down near a bridge there, overpass, and then you've got some zombies coming up underneath that with water on his side, but he's got his hands tied, so he's going to have to run or figure out what he's going to kick him down or something to figure out what he's going to have to do here. So Morgan just trying to get back home. Hey, who are you, and what is this place? And then we've got the new guy asking Morgan, "You got a point to life, or are you looking, or are you just looking for one? Are you looking for one?" So Morgan just trying to get back home. And, I pretty much want to say that's basically it from what they show us in this episode coming up for The Code. So you've got the onset of bringing in a small group of villains. I mean, just a very small group of a couple new villains, it looks like. And Morgan running into some trouble heading back that way. So I hope what we'll see most likely in the next couple episodes is he'll run into this group. For some reason or another, he'll head back to the others and he'll feel bad and he won't be able to go back to Alexandria because he'll feel like the people in Fear maybe need him more. It's not like Alexandria really needs Morgan right now. They have so many survivors. They have Rick. They have everybody else. So in Morgan's mind, he's got to be thinking like, I could probably help this group in Fear more and help these people here and help them survive. And maybe they can join together and band together as a group, because them traveling alone by themselves, they're easy pickings for any other group of villains that could be around there that might want to take their stuff and just leave them for dead or whatever. So it makes sense for them to kind of band together in order to survive. It's the whole conversation Joe had with Daryl. If you guys remember, Daryl was by himself, acting like he didn't need anybody, right? Because it's Daryl. It's like not, he can survive, but he doesn't really need anybody. But once you run into, another group, they're the wrong kind of people, and you're by yourself, you're very vulnerable to be taken out or this kind of thing. So we'll see what Morgan decides to do here, if he has a change of heart in the next couple episodes and then decides to stay with the fear group going forward, and then what their purpose is going to be. So I like that they're kind of bringing in the question here of, you got a point to life, or what is going to be your purpose? Because I feel like the fear group right now, they don't have a purpose. So they need to have one assigned to them. What is it going to be? Are they just going to be trying to survive? Is their purpose going to be to try to head back to Alexandria as a whole and eventually see if they can get there? Or are they going to maybe go around and try to help people or something? We'll see what they decide to do, because that's been kind of a heavy focus lately, is them wanting to go and help people in the zombie apocalypse that are having difficulty just getting by. So fear needs it's in kind of disarray right now. It needs a direction. It needs a purpose. It needs kind of some sorting, I think, or something kind of figured out for it. Right now, it just feels like the show is in such disarray. The group is in such disarray. It's not even really a group, really. So we'll have to see how things work out here for Fear the Walking Dead. Hopefully, in the next couple episodes, it'll get some kind of identity back, because I think right now that's really what the show is lacking at this point in the season. It feels kind of aimless, and I'm seeing this in comments quite a bit. You need to have some direction for it, or some purpose or some point to where you're going with it. So I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing that in this episode. Hopefully Morgan finding it. And I also noticed when this episode rolled in with episode 10 here, Morgan, Lenny James was first, and then Alicia, and then the others. So I almost think like that's the order of precedence here for Fear the Walking Dead now. It's like Morgan's the top dog, then Alicia's next, and then you have the others go down after that, like Coleman Domingo and the old Fear character, and then the new ones that are coming in now. So let me know what you guys think. Those are my predictions for Fear the Walking Dead going forward. I think Morgan's going to go through this episode, have a change of heart, figure out he's got to go back for the others, and not keep on the journey to Alexandria. He'll go back. He'll try to get the group all together. Maybe they'll head out on their own back to Alexandria, and then somewhere along the way they'll figure out that they don't really need to go there, or they find some other kind of purpose before they get to Virginia and all that. So let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments below, write your predictions below, and leave me your questions for the Q&A this week. I'd like to do at least 1 or 2 Q&As for Fear the Walking Dead this week. So leave me any questions you guys have. How are you guys feeling about the show right now? Are you still with it, or are you like, no, the first half of season 4 was really good, but this half just feels like they're filling it out or something, which I do see some comments on. Let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, please thumb it up below. You can also share and favorite, and if you're new and you want to subscribe to the channel, bottom left to subscribe. Check out the t-shirt store in the description below. That's it for this one, guys. We'll see you again soon for another. As always, this is Trev, and I'm saying peace later, guys. I'll see you soon.